It was just past midnight when the front door of the Iron Stallion bar slammed open, and silence fell like a hammer. The place was packed with roaring laughter, clinking bottles, and heavy rock music, but the moment she walked in, everything stopped. A pregnant woman, drenched in rain, her hair tangled and eyes wide with panic, stepped into the dimly lit biker bar. Her hands trembled as she clutched her belly, her breath short, her clothes soaked. The smell of gasoline and whiskey filled the air, but what cut through it all was fear, raw and desperate. "Someone, please," she gasped, voice cracking. "I need help." Every biker in that bar, leather jackets, tattoos, scars, the whole look, turned to stare. The bartender, a bald man with a thick beard named Hank, leaned on the counter, skeptical. "Lady, you lost or something?" Her lips quivered. "They're after me. Please, he's going to find me." The bar's biggest man, Ryder, the leader of the biker gang known as the Steel Hounds, set down his beer. His eyes were cold blue, sharp like ice. "Who's after you?" he asked, voice deep and calm. Before she could answer, thunder rolled outside, and the bar lights flickered. She flinched. "My name's Emily Carter," she whispered. He's going to kill me." Everyone exchanged looks. Some chuckled under their breath, they'd seen drama before. But something about this woman, the fear in her eyes, the mud on her shoes, the faint bruise on her wrist, made Ryder's gut twist. He'd seen that kind of fear before. Movie camera, cut scene hook for YouTube. The screen zooms in on Emily's terrified face as thunder crashes. Then a deep narrator's voice says. But what Emily was running from, would change everything for the people inside that bar. Clapperboard. Hey friends, before we go deeper, if this story already has your heart racing, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the Kindness Chronicles for more real, powerful stories that will move your soul. The storm raged outside as Hank handed Emily a towel. Ryder stood up from his seat. "You said someone's trying to kill you?" Emily nodded, shivering. "My husband, he's not who he says he is. He's a cop. A dirty one. He's been running something illegal, and when I found out, he tried to silence me." The crowd murmured. A crooked cop story? That was heavy even for them. Ryder's brow furrowed. "And you came here, why?" "Because this was the only light I saw on the road." She looked around, voice trembling. "I didn't know where else to go." Ryder exhaled through his nose, skeptical but curious. "You got a name for this husband?" "Officer Daniel Carter," she said softly. The moment she said it, Hank dropped his glass. Ryder turned sharply. "You know him?" Hank nodded. "Yeah. I've seen that name before. He's with the county sheriff's office. Real clean record." But, he hesitated. There were rumors. People disappearing. Evidence going missing. Emily's eyes filled with tears. "He runs drugs through police impound. Anyone who finds out disappears. I tried to run tonight, but he followed me. I think, he's still coming." The bar went silent again. Suddenly, a faint rumble echoed outside, not thunder this time, but an engine. Ryder's instincts kicked in. He looked through the rain-streaked window and saw headlights pull into the parking lot. A black Dodge Charger. "Everyone stay calm," Ryder ordered. "Hank, lights low. Mouse, lock the back door." Emily froze, her hand clutching her stomach. "It's him," she whispered. The bikers weren't saints, but they had a code: you don't touch women or kids. And whatever this was, it smelled bad. The Charger's door opened, and a tall man stepped out, wearing a dark police jacket and carrying a flashlight. He knocked on the glass. "Evenin', folks," he said smoothly through the storm. "I'm looking for my wife. Blonde, about 30, pregnant. Might have run in here. Ryder leaned on the bar. Can't say we've seen her, officer. Maybe try the highway. The cop's smile didn't reach his eyes. Funny thing. Her car broke down 2 miles back. Tire was slashed. I found footprints headed right here. Ryder's men tensed. The cop slowly opened the door, stepping inside, raindrops glistening on his jacket. Evening, gentlemen, he said coolly, flashing his badge. Name's Detective Daniel Carter. Emily whimpered behind Ryder. Daniel's gaze landed on her, and that charming mask dropped. His jaw clenched. There you are, he said softly. Honey, you've caused quite a scene. Ryder stepped in front of her. She says you've been hurting her. You're not taking her anywhere tonight. Daniel smiled, tilting his head. And who are you supposed to be? Her bodyguard? Ryder didn't blink. Just a guy who doesn't like bullies. A tense silence filled the air. Then, with one smooth motion, Daniel unbuttoned his jacket, revealing a gun holstered on his hip. The bikers moved subtly, hands near belts, ready to draw knives or chains. Now, Daniel said, calm but venomous, let's not make this ugly. She's mentally unstable. I'm taking her home. Emily shouted, he's lying. He killed someone. Daniel's face twisted. Enough. He lunged toward her, but before he could reach, Ryder blocked him, shoving him back hard. Chairs crashed, glass shattered, and the bar exploded in chaos. Daniel drew his gun, but Ryder's man bull swung a pool cue at his wrist, knocking the weapon away. It skidded across the floor. Daniel stumbled, grabbing a chair to steady himself. You idiots have no idea who you're messing with. Ryder picked up the gun and pointed it straight at him. No. You have no idea who you just threatened. The storm outside grew louder, thunder roaring as if echoing the violence inside. Get out, Ryder growled. Before I decide to make you disappear. Daniel glared at Emily, eyes dark with fury. You think these thugs can save you? You're mine, Emily. You and that baby. Ryder cocked the gun. Not tonight. Daniel backed away slowly, then smirked. You'll regret this. He turned and walked out into the rain. The sound of his car speeding away faded into the night. For a long moment, no one spoke. Then Emily collapsed to her knees, sobbing. Thank you, thank you. Ryder put the gun down and crouched beside her. You safe now. But we gotta move you somewhere he can't find you. I have a friend, in Lincoln County, she said between sobs. She'll take me in. Please, just help me get there. Ryder nodded. We'll take you. Hank frowned. Ryder, that guy's a cop. You touch him or his wife, we're all targets. I don't care, Ryder said. She's not dying, because we were too scared to help. The others hesitated, then one by one, they nodded. Loyalty ran deep. Emily managed a weak smile, her hand resting on her belly. I don't even know your names. Doesn't matter, Ryder said. Tonight, we're the good guys. By dawn, the storm had cleared. The steel hounds rode through the empty backroads, Emily in the van behind them. But as they neared the county line, Ryder's gut twisted again. Something wasn't right. A roadblock loomed ahead, police cars lined up across the highway, red and blue lights flashing. Ah, hell, Bull muttered. He called it in. Ryder's phone buzzed, an unknown number. He answered. Daniel's voice came through, cold and smug. You think you can outrun the law, Ryder? You just kidnapped a cop's wife. You're going to prison. Ryder's heart pounded. You set us up. Oh, I did more than that, Daniel said. Check your van. Ryder's eyes widened. He ran back, threw open the